How often do you think about your heart health? Are you aware of the risks of cardiovascular disease? Well, let's dive into the heart of the matter. Cardiovascular diseases, encompassing coronary heart disease and stroke, claim the top spot as the leading cause of death in the United States. Particularly at risk are blacks and Hispanics in underserved communities. It's a sobering reality, isn't it? But there's good news. Cardiovascular disease is largely preventable. Stay tuned to learn how you can keep your heart beating strong. Heart Smarts, a health program, is here to empower you to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. This program is not just about information, but about transformation. It offers a comprehensive approach to help you understand and achieve heart health. Heart Smarts is committed to reducing the incidence of cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death in the United States. The program focuses on underserved communities where the risk of heart disease and stroke is greatest. Through education and empowerment, Heart Smarts aims to turn the tide on these statistics. It's a call to action, a call to change, a call to live healthier, longer lives. Heart Smarts is about arming you with the knowledge and tools you need to make heart-smart choices every day. It's about the power of prevention and the promise of a healthier future. Remember, Heart Smarts is not just a program, it's a life-changing journey. It's about taking control of your health, one heartbeat at a time. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to these stories from people who have benefited from Heart Smarts. Imagine being told you're at risk for heart disease, a leading cause of death in the United States. Now picture having the knowledge and tools to combat that risk head-on. For people like Maria, a single mother from an underserved community, Heart Smarts was a beacon of hope. The program informed decisions about her heart health, ultimately reducing her risk of cardiovascular diseases. And then there's John, a middle-aged man who was once a prisoner of his poor lifestyle choices. For him, Heart Smarts was not just a program, but a lifesaver. It opened his eyes to the risks he was taking and gave him the push he needed to commit to a healthier lifestyle. These are not just testimonials, they are life-changing stories. Stories of empowerment, resilience, and triumph over heart disease. These are real stories from real people who have seen the impact of Heart Smarts in their lives. Are you ready to be the next success story? Your heart health is in your hands, and with Heart Smarts, you have the power to make a difference. It's time to take that first step towards a healthier lifestyle, a step that could redefine your future. Heart Smarts is not just an ally, it's a beacon, guiding you to make informed decisions for your heart health. So why wait? The path to a healthier heart is just a click away. You'll find the link to Heart Smarts right down in the description below. Start your journey towards a healthier heart today with Heart Smarts.
Ever wondered about the trailblazers of modern art and the stories that shaped their masterpieces? Today, we delve into the life of one such pioneer, Georgia O'Keeffe, an emblematic figure of the modernist art movement. O'Keeffe's art is a symphony of colors and forms that has left an indelible mark on the canvas of the 20th century. Her work, known for its large format, offers a unique perspective, magnifying the beauty of nature and urban life alike. She painted flowers in a way that made them tower over the viewer, creating a sense of awe and wonder. She captured the steel giants of New York, portraying the city's skyscrapers with a fresh, modernistic angle. And then there were the landscapes of New Mexico, rendered with a touch so raw and real that you could almost feel the desert wind on your face. So who was this master artist? And how did she come to shape modern art as we know it? Born on November 15, 1887, in a Wisconsin farmhouse, Georgia O'Keeffe's journey into art began at a young age. A farm girl with 7 siblings, O'Keeffe's love for art sparked amidst the rolling hills and open skies of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Her mother, recognizing the young girl's talent, arranged for art lessons, setting the stage for a passion that would last a lifetime. In her late teens, O'Keeffe moved to the bustling city of Chicago, swapping the tranquility of rural life for the vibrant energy of the urban landscape. Here she attended the Art Institute of Chicago, immersing herself in the world of fine arts. She learned to observe the world around her, translating those observations into captivating sketches and paintings. However, the call of the Big Apple was too strong to resist. Trading the Windy City for the city that never sleeps, O'Keeffe enrolled at the Art Students League in New York. Here, she refined her craft under the tutelage of influential artists like William Merritt Chase and Kenyon Cox. She began to experiment with her style, moving away from the traditional and towards the abstract. Yet it wasn't just the art that changed. O'Keeffe herself was evolving, growing, becoming more in tune with her unique voice as an artist. She began to recognize the power of her perspective, understanding that her view of the world was as valuable as the world itself. But these were just the early years, the beginnings of a journey that would take O'Keeffe from the classrooms of New York to the deserts of New Mexico, from a student of art to an icon of modernism. These years laid the foundation for the artist she would become, honing her skills, shaping her vision, and igniting a passion that would forever change the landscape of American art. Little did she know then, her passion for art would lead her to become a key figure in modernist art. In the early 1900s, O'Keeffe found her voice in art, breaking free from the traditional teaching she received. When it comes to Georgia O'Keeffe's artistic journey, it's impossible to overlook her early explorations and the pivotal role they played in shaping her unique style. With each stroke of her brush, O'Keeffe was chiseling away at the confines of conventional art education, making room for something truly her own. The influence of Arthur Wesley Dow, a notable figure in the American arts and crafts movement, was instrumental during this transformative phase. Dow's philosophy of art as an expression of personal style, rather than a mere imitation of nature, struck a chord with O'Keeffe. It was like a melody she had been waiting to hear, a permission slip to trade the familiar path for a journey into uncharted creative territories. O'Keeffe's work began to evolve, taking on a life of its own. She delved into abstraction, creating compositions that were less about replicating what the eye could see and more about expressing what the heart could feel. She painted her world in bold, vibrant hues, capturing the essence of her subjects with an intimacy that was both powerful and compelling. Her paintings from this period are a testament to her artistic bravery. She dared to redefine the meaning of art, to challenge the status quo, and to find beauty in the simplest of forms. From flowers magnified in their grandeur to abstract landscapes, every canvas was a playground for O'Keeffe's creative spirit. Her innovative approach did not go unnoticed. The art community in New York, the nerve center of the American art scene, began to take note of this audacious newcomer. Her work sparked conversations, provoked thought, and ignited a new wave of interest in modernist art. Her unique style began turning heads, catching the attention of the New York art community. And so, O'Keeffe's journey into the heart of the American art scene had just begun. O'Keeffe's move to New York marked a pivotal point in her career. As the hustle and bustle of the city embraced her, so did the arms of renowned photographer and art dealer Alfred Stieglitz. This vibrant city became the canvas for O'Keeffe's life and work, as she absorbed the energy and dynamism of her new surroundings. O'Keeffe and Stieglitz developed a deep connection, both romantically and artistically, that would significantly influence her work and career. Stieglitz's unwavering belief in O'Keeffe's talent propelled her into the spotlight, making her one of the leading figures of the American modernist movement. During her New York years, O'Keeffe's art took a dramatic turn. She found inspiration in the city's architectural landscape, particularly the towering skyscrapers that dominated the skyline. These structures, symbols of modernity and progress, became a recurrent theme in her work. O'Keeffe's New York series is a testament to her fascination with the cityscape, capturing the stark contrast between the natural world and the man-made urban jungle. Notable pieces from this series, such as City Night and Radiator Building Night New York, depict skyscrapers reaching into the night sky, their stark silhouettes illuminated by the city's glow. These pieces encapsulate O'Keeffe's unique ability to transform ordinary scenes into extraordinary works of art. Her innovative use of scale and perspective offered a fresh take on the city's architectural wonders, presenting them as never seen before. O'Keeffe's depiction of New York's skyscrapers was not just a reflection of the city's physical appearance, but an exploration of its soul. She captured the city's pulsating energy, its relentless ambition, and its awe-inspiring grandeur. Through her paintings, O'Keeffe gave voice to the silent monoliths of steel and concrete, expressing their silent stories in vibrant color and bold strokes. As her work gained recognition, O'Keeffe's name became synonymous with the American modernist movement. Her unique perspective and innovative approach to art established her as a trailblazer in a male-dominated field. But more than that, O'Keeffe's New York years marked the emergence of a bold, audacious voice in the world of art. Her fame soared, and she became synonymous with the American modernist movement. New Mexico's landscapes became O'Keeffe's muse, influencing her work profoundly. Now let's talk about Georgia O'Keeffe's love affair with New Mexico, a chapter in her life that would significantly shape her artistic vision. O'Keeffe first visited the Southwest in the late 1920s, and there was an immediate connection. The vast, rugged terrain, the vibrant hues of the desert, and the unique cultural blend all resonated with her. She found the landscapes to be both thrilling and terrifying, and they stirred something deep within her. She was particularly drawn to the Ghost Ranch, a place she would later call home. Here, the sweeping vistas, the stark cliffs, and the endless sky became her canvas. The landscape, with its raw beauty and inherent solitude, acted as a catalyst for O'Keeffe's creativity. It was as if the land spoke to her, and she translated its stories through her art. The sharp lines of the desert, the soft curves of the hills, the dramatic play of light and shadow, all found a voice in her work. Notably, her New Mexico series included an array of skull paintings. In these, she combined the bleached bones she found in the desert with the vibrant blooms of the local flora. The skulls, symbols of death in a landscape teeming with life, were a stark contrast to the colorful blossoms. It was a juxtaposition that only O'Keeffe could pull off, a celebration of life in the face of inevitable decay. These paintings were not just still lifes, they were O'Keeffe's homage to the land she had fallen in love with. They captured the spirit of New Mexico, its resilience, its vibrancy, its mystery. They were, in essence, a testament to the profound influence the land had on her. And so, the enchanting landscapes of New Mexico gave birth to a whole new chapter in O'Keeffe's artistic journey. The desert, with its endless expanse and stark beauty, became her muse, and from this muse, some of her most iconic works were born. The enchanting landscapes of New Mexico gave birth to some of O'Keeffe's most iconic works. Georgia O'Keeffe's influence on modern art is undeniable and far-reaching. She strode onto the art scene with a daring spirit, painting with a unique vision that was distinctly her own. Her large-format paintings of enlarged flowers, towering New York skyscrapers, and evocative New Mexico landscapes became iconic symbols of the American modernist movement. O'Keeffe's achievements are numerous and prestigious. She was the first woman to have a retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Her work has been recognized with numerous awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom and the National Medal of Arts. But perhaps her greatest achievement is the lasting impact she made on modernist art. Her legacy continues to inspire artists today, encouraging them to challenge the conventions and to paint not just what they see, but what they feel. Georgia O'Keeffe, a pioneer, a trailblazer, and a true master of modern art, forever changed the way we see the world.